Welcome back to our kitchen today for another frugal cheap eat, and we are a military family on baby step 2 of our debt-free journey, so every penny we save counts. Takeout's not really an option right now, and today all we had left in the cupboard was some whole wheat flour, so that's what we're going to make our pizza dough out of. I start by adding 1 1/4 cups of warm water just into the insert of my bread machine. And into that I'll squeeze a tablespoon of honey. Doesn't have to be fantastic quality honey, just the sugar you're looking for here. And into that add your yeast. We've got active dry yeast here because I was out of my bread machine yeast, so we're going to proof that first, which you do here in this stage. Mix the water, sugar and yeast together basically, give it a stir. And we're going to wait about 5 minutes and we should see a really lovely frothy bubbly mixture that tells you your yeast is active and you can go ahead and do the rest of the recipe. And this is what it looks like after 5 minutes, so we can continue by adding 2 tablespoons of olive oil straight into the mixture. You don't need to mix any of these steps anymore. The bread machine will do all that work. And to help the flavour along, as it's whole wheat that we're using, we thought we would add a couple of teaspoons of Italian seasoning. This turned out wonderful. It really just gave it a little bit more of a defined pizza taste on the finished product. So I wouldn't skip that if you've at all, even if you have just like oregano or basil or some garlic salt to add in, it would really help. And like I said, all we had on hand tonight was whole wheat flour, so that is what we're using. 3 cups of whole wheat flour just going straight in. And then I like to make a dint in the top of my flour to place the salt. Just kind of prevents the salt coming into contact too early with that yeast mixture, which can also affect the rise. And then you'll want to cover it up with a little bit of the surrounding flour. And then you're going to place the pan back into your bread machine and select the dough cycle. This is the Cuisinart compact bread machine, which I love. My parents gifted this when we got married and moved to the States. I use it like 5 days a week. Highly recommend. I'll put a link in the description. And that's it. It runs for an hour and a half. And after that, you don't need to do a second rise. You just roll it out and cook at 400 for about 15 to 20 minutes. No pre-bake, no second rise. This is the easiest whole wheat pizza ever. Enjoy. Thanks for joining.